hand is shaking.
Ooh, kind of saw my breath.
When winter shows up, everything gets a little bit harder, including keeping your calendars right, knowing what's going on, because when the weather folks get it right-ish, it becomes hard for us to plan and hard for us to keep track of things. So today, we're going to use the rNews to make sure that you know how to stay connected here at Restored Church. All right. Welcome to my desktop. We are going to go to the first place that you should go when you want to check out what's happening at Restore Church, and that is restorechurch.net, where you can check out the events tab, make sure you get involved, have your opportunities to grow. And I want to take a look at the upcoming events here and highlight one for you, the Aramenta training.
Hey church, I wanted to interrupt my own announcements here as I was kind of finishing up the edit on this. I really felt like the announcement for the Aramenta training just didn't give the weight that it really has. After I talked to some of the organizers of this and after I take a look at the website, we often think sex trafficking and we think that's a problem for another country. We think that takes place somewhere else. But we found out that the third highest supplier in the world of sex trafficked children is the United States. Aramenta is an organization that both helps survivors transition out back into the world and educates families and communities on how to protect their own children, protect their own communities, support those survivors. So I'm going to encourage all my youth group leaders to be there that night. As the youth pastor, I'm going to encourage families come out for that training that night. It's only an hour and a half. As the Our Kids pastor, I'm going to encourage all of the families with both young girls and young boys to come out, hear from Candace Parrott here at the Octagon. Make sure that you register, and let's not let our eyes be kind of turned blind to this because we think it's far away. What a trick of the devil to make us think the problems in our own backyard aren't actually ours.
As we head on up to the Grow tab, you'll see Ascent College here at the bottom. And we have this exciting new partnership with Ascent College where we can actually audit courses, which just means that you don't have to turn in work, you don't get grades, you don't have the extra part of it, but you get all the learning opportunities. So that opportunity to take a New Testament course is open to us now. Head to the Grow tab, scroll down to the bottom to get some more information. There is a $150 cost for the class and a $25 application fee. The applications are due by February 9th for the March 12th through May 6th course on New Testament survey.
Some of you may be asking if there's an app that can handle all of this, to keep you focused. And there is. Whether you have an Apple device or an Android device, we use an app called the Church Center app. The Church Center app is fantastic. It is run through Planning Center, which we use at all layers and levels of the church. Within the Church Center app, you can give directly online. You can check in when you are in service to let us know that you are here. But ultimately, the thing I go to the most is the calendar. Now, within the calendar, you'll see everything that was on that events tab, and you'll also see anything that you might kind of come across within a Facebook event or a small event. Big things, small things, they're all here. You'll see things like youth group. You'll see the well. You'll see our prayer night. You'll see regular services. You'll see our 21 days of fasting. They are all here. Now, as we scroll to the end of February, you'll see that February 28th from 6:30 to 8:30 here at the church, we have a marriage conference coming up. And we're just putting this on your radar now so you can prioritize your marriage, prioritize your relationship. Some of you might be saying, this is way too much, Thomas. I just can't with all of this. And I'll tell you what, we got you. We can handle that because within the Church Center app, you also can update all of your own information. Make sure that we have the correct email. make sure that your household and your family all have the correct information. How is that important for us making this even simpler for you? Because every Monday we send out an email with everything that you need to know, nice and simple. Let's jump back over to my computer so we can see this a little bit clearer. On Monday mornings, an email comes out from Restore Church called What's Happening at Restored. And let's see if we can make this as big as we can to take a look. And like I said, it is the simplified version of everything you've seen on the events tab, through the Church Center app, through the How to Get Involved app. It is all the things kind of coming up, and you'll find that most of them here are in chronological order. We got a night of worship coming up. That's exciting. Hey, why don't we do a speed scroll back up to the top here? I saw something important that I wanted to look at. Speed scroll. At the beginning of each email, you'll either see our Kingdom Builders highlight or our difference makers. And this week, our difference makers are the executive team. The executive team is the layers of leadership. You'll see there's Izzy Cameron right there. That's Leslie Looking Bill. Hiding way back here in the back is Larry Lee. And right next to him is Rob Murr. Now, the executive team is extremely important in terms of praying with Pastor Adam, praying with Pastor Mary, making sure that everything is in alignment. They serve within multiple areas throughout our church. They are the spiritual depth that makes this church go. We are so thankful this week to highlight the executive team as our difference makers.